Veronica, and I'm happy to be with you today. Today's topic is actually all about what the law of attraction is, because it dawned on me that I had never actually made a video explaining what the law of attraction is. So if you're new to it, I think this video could help you a lot. And even if you aren't new to the law of attraction, it's always good to, reinforce the reason why the law of attraction works. Because no matter how long we've been following the conscious use of the law of attraction, we can always still doubt. And so I think that this video can be beneficial for you as well. So let's get started. So what is the law of attraction? Well, the law of attraction has actually been around for thousands of years. It's referred to as like the New Thought movement, but there's really nothing new about it. Lots of books were written about it in the late 1800s, early 1900s. In fact, you can find a lot of these books for free online because they're all in the public domain. So you can find like a huge resource of books that were written during this time frame. And it's really interesting to see how, people were following, this knowledge over 100 years ago. And, like I said, thousands of years ago. It's just not something that's really been in the mainstream. It's basically knowledge that, the elite few have been privileged to know. But like the common man would not have known about this. Like say in the 1600s or, in the Middle Ages, like the wealthy would have known about this. The royalty would have known about this, but not the common person. So basically, we're already using the law of attraction. So the law of attraction isn't like a spell that you use. It's not a form of like voodoo. It's not like this thing that you sometimes use. You're already using it whether you know about it or not. And I think that's something that a lot of people get confused. They think that once they learn about the law of attraction, then they're using it, but you've actually already been using it through, since birth. Whenever you've been conscious, you've been using it because, you're having an experience in this body and you're having an experience of your consciousness being reflected back as your reality. Now that could sound fancy, but basically your thoughts and feelings are being projected out and coming back to you as physical reality. So basically what is happening inside is happening first, and then the outer world mirrors it right back to you. This is why we see problems, continually repeat in a ton of different scenarios. Everyone has certain problems and certain issues that they've dealt with probably since childhood. And these things just continuously keep repeating in different forms and different scenarios because they haven't been properly dealt with. So basically when you consciously use the law of attraction, you start, getting rid of those old bad habits and those old bad thought forms. Now a bad thought form would basically be to, see things in a pessimistic way. To see yourself as someone who's a victim, or as someone who can't win, or someone who always things go wrong to. These, are thought patterns and thought beliefs that, some of us have been carrying around since childhood, and which causes, attraction of all these bad things. So the awesome thing about the law of attraction is that your consciousness has been manifesting all of these experiences. And that's why any problem can be fixed. It doesn't matter what the problem is, because it's something that you created through a belief system and through patterns inside your consciousness. So if you created it, then you can undo it as well. You just start to have to form good habits, and you start to have to undo all those, thought processes. Now, a lot of us have been, thinking mindlessly or thinking negatively or thinking aimlessly. Haven't really been aware of what we're thinking of for a number of years. So when you start consciously disciplining your mind to focus on good things, to focus on positivity, to focus on good goals that are constructive, it takes a little while for this change to occur, because if you think about it, if you just learned about the law of attraction maybe like a month ago, well, that's 1 month of your life that you've been living that way, but you've been living the other way for a lot longer. So you have to give it a chance. A lot of times when we start setting new intentions, Because with the law of attraction, when we consciously use the law of attraction, we set an intention or a goal. And this could be, a fix to a problem. This could be a healed relationship. This could be better health. But it's just an intention to the universe. And basically, sometimes we see signs of it happening pretty quickly. But if you think about any sort of manifestation, it's like a plant growing. So you have to give the seed time to grow. When you plant a seed in the soil and you water it, you can't just expect to see it like in a few hours. It doesn't really work that way. So you have to give it a chance to grow and a chance to blossom. Now with a plant, you're going to water it, you're going to give it sunshine. With an intention, you're going to water it and you're going to give it sunshine through positivity and through belief. So when you consciously use the law of attraction, you start to really focus on, the cup being half full instead of half empty. Even if you have challenges in life, you always try to look for the good parts, the good things that could possibly come from it. You sort of want to, if there's something you want to change, you imagine it in the changed way instead of the current way that's broken. So for example, if you're having money problems, instead of seeing, the debt that you have, seeing that you don't have enough, basically what you're going to want to start doing is feeling abundant and feeling like you have the ability to pay for the things you need, feeling you'll always be provided for. So it's just a matter of starting to change your dominant thoughts. Now the universe listens to our dominant thoughts and feelings. You can't just say words as affirmations. That doesn't really work. You have to put feeling along with it. Because if you think of if you're worrying about something, people worry about things really easily. And when they worry, they imagine, fearful scenarios coming at all different angles. They get like a sick feeling in their stomach and they prepare for the worst. So basically when you're worrying, you're creating the thing you don't want. So worry, we all do that really well. It all comes really naturally. But if you can think about the same technique in the opposite way, so instead of, worrying about something, take that technique that you already know really well and start applying it to a positive purpose. So when we worry, we look at things from all different worrisome angles. So what you're going to do when you're doing something positive is you're going to think about the thing that you want coming from all different angles. And worrying also gives you a sick feeling in your stomach. So instead of having a sick feeling in your stomach, you're going to want a happy feeling in your stomach. And then the third thing is worrying, you prepare for the worst. You prepare the way for something bad. Well, in this case, we're going to flip it around and we're going to prepare the way for something really good. So if you can think of what you usually do when you worry, and you just flip it all around to something positive, then you already know the technique on how to manifest something, because that's all it is. And, manifesting in your life, you're manifesting all the time. And I can't stress this enough. You're thinking thoughts, you're having feelings, and you're preparing the way. You're just usually doing it unknowingly or doing it for things you don't want. And that's why you're getting unfavorable results. But you already innately know how to do this. When you're born, you come into this world and you already instinctually know all of these things. So now, consciously knowing about the law of attraction, it's time to start putting these things to good use and to start manifesting the things that you really want. So either way you're manifesting. If you get a bad result, you've manifested that. So why not flip it around and manifest the good result? Now the universe is a part of you. The universe is not separate. The universe is not like a godlike entity that, has a personality and can pick and choose and decide whether or not you get these things. You are a part of the universe. The universe is a part of you. You are connected with this creative energy. You are a creator, and you are here on this planet to create experiences for yourself. And why not let them be joyful? If you're choosing either way, why not choose the good stuff? Why choose the bad stuff? I know it takes more work to be aware of what you're thinking and what you're feeling, and we all kind of just want to be lazy and just let our thoughts run amok. But that doesn't bring the results that you want. So it's time to start getting the things that you truly desire. And you do this by being consciously aware of what you're thinking and what you're feeling. The universe is going to manifest what you're thinking and what you're feeling no matter what. So start choosing well. You can't stop using the law of attraction. And it can undo any problem because that problem is something that you created. You created the bad result. So now it's time to undo the bad result. And you absolutely can. I don't care how big the problem is or what area of your life it involves. It does not matter because your thoughts and your feelings created it. You probably don't even remember creating it. You probably, a lot of times when things happen in our life, we take no responsibility for them. But you are a consciousness having an experience on Earth. And you are absolutely creating everything, whether you remember it or not. I know it's hard to remember like what you were thinking yesterday or the day before or a few weeks ago. I certainly can't remember. But, we don't have that great of memory of what we've done. Some days we can't even remember. Like sometimes you can't even remember what you had for breakfast. So, you did create these things. They happened, or otherwise you wouldn't be experiencing them. But the good news is that you can create differently. And that is the beautiful thing about knowing about the law of attraction, is that you can create something new and it can happen. You can shift into that new reality. The universe pays attention to what you are thinking and feeling the most. So it pays attention to dominant thoughts and feelings. The thoughts and feelings that are the strongest. So basically, you don't have to be 100% sure on something. You don't have to be 100% happy all the time to receive happy results. But it does have to be the dominating thought. It can't be, all these contrary thoughts of worry, because worry is creating too. And you might think, well, how do I control these things? These things seem like they're overwhelming. And when things start to get overwhelming, just take a time out and try not to think of anything. And just keep doing that and taking baby steps in positive directions. Don't overwhelm yourself with positivity. Just take small steps because you want to start creating more of the happiness that you deserve. We're on this planet to be happy. And, if we already had it all figured out, then the journey of life would not be, nearly as fun. I mean, if you think about it, when we watch a movie or read a book, there's always lots of conflict. Like if you think of really great love stories, there's usually conflict involved. Now our attention probably wouldn't be as good on these stories if everything just happened so easily for a character. We wouldn't really care and probably get really bored. So I really think that that's why, life can be challenging at times, because if you're going for a goal and it was a challenge and you succeeded, then you feel really amazing about that. If it was just handed to you, you'd be really bored. So it would be really boring if everything was just handed to us. We would feel, no success. It wouldn't feel as satisfying. So just sort of, learn the rules of the way, life works, the way you manifest things, the way the law of attraction is working in every moment, and just sort of learn the rules and do what you need to do to prepare the way, and you'll see magic and miracles come your way. So I hope this video could help you on your journey. I do offer one-on-one coaching on any subject. I'd be happy to help you, guide you, be your cheerleader, be your support system. You can email me at veronicaisles@gmail.com. My website has awesome packages for email coaching, phone calls, text chats. It's veronicaisles.com. I also have a forum where you can get free support. It's veronicaloa.boardhost.com. I also have 4 ebooks available on Amazon. I will list that below, where you can just Google Veronica Isles, or you can just do a search on Amazon for Veronica Isles. I'm the only one that comes up. And I am available on Twitter as well. I post inspirational clips, pictures, quotes that can help you on your journey. It's at Veronica Isles. And I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I've got a ton of videos you should check out that can help you, achieve your dreams.